Good morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest. Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in. Guys, today we're talking about will bullish news impact the Bitcoin price? I came across several articles, several headlines out there that indeed appear to be bullish, and will that impact the Bitcoin price out there? Shout out to Oscar, CryptoZilla, Crypto Walking out there. Indeed, shout out to all the boomers worldwide. Champagne Crypto, the voice here. Will this bullish news impact the Bitcoin price? Today we're going to be talking about several headlines I have linked down below. We'll go over them, check out the Bitcoin price out there, and chop it up with the boomers here in the population of the chat box. Shout out to Oscar and CryptoZilla and the rest of the crypto maniacs that are tuning in. Make sure you're touching the buttons for me. Like, subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Stay tuned in to the good crypto word that we spread here daily, guys, that we spread here daily. Yesterday I explained to you guys I was having a little issue here with this Oprint broadcast software, and I'm unable to share the screen, as you can see, and I've been trying to troubleshoot. I did the update. It doesn't work, so I'm going to have to take some time and check it out. So in the meantime and in between time, we're going to be rocking with the voice, with the audio, and the rest of the boomers here in the population. It's all good here in the crypto coin markets. Let me hit refresh and read to you guys these prices, because things are looking a bit better. They've been holding since yesterday. A kaboom overnight after there was a bloodbath for about 10 days. Bitcoin dropping heavily out there. A lot of soldiers and baby bear cubs that were killed in action out there. Indeed, they were killed in action, and our condolences goes out to them. Checking out the coin market cap today at $138 billion. Bitcoin dominance at 54%. I did expect it to increase, but not as much as I expected. It hasn't increased as much. I would expect it, the Bitcoin dominance to be somewhere around 60% by now, but it's not the issue right now. Bitcoin at 42.89, Ripple at 37 cents, Ethereum at 118, Bitcoin Cash at 182, and Stellar creeping up to the top 5 spot there at 16 cents. EOS is now at $3. EOS has taken over Litecoin, but has fallen from its number 5 spot to Stellar. Stellar's moving on up. I think this is a silent lurker. Ripple's little cousin, so it smells like central banking, although I have gave it a free pass here, and we're checking on it. I don't think too many boomers are into the Stellars, the Stellar Lumens out there, but this is somewhat associated with Ripple. I think the founder of Ripple moved on over to Stellar, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know too much about it, but there it is. We got Litecoin at $33, Tether at $1 solid, Bitcoin Satoshi Vision, which I don't believe in. I think that this one, I don't know, just came out of left field. I'm not believing the hype out there, guys. We'll see. Give it some time. At $94, Cardano at 4 cents. I like Cardano. It's up 5% today. We got Tron at 1 cent. Now, I'll tell you, it's up 8% today. Tron, besides EOS, Ethereum, this network has dApps that are currently running. People are using it. The majority of those dApps, those decentralized dApps that I've seen running on Tron, appear to be some gambling dApps, but it's not to say that those don't attract users. So Tron is out there running the network. Next to launch the dApp should be Cardano. So I'm expecting Cardano be launching dApp soon. Let's see if that happens. We got Monero at $61. Monero. I don't expect Monero to go away. I think this one has a place in the future. We have IOTA at 29 cents. We got Dash at $96, and NEM creeping back up into the top 15 there. New energy markets or new energy movement. This has always been a silent lurker. I don't know much about this one either, but it's always been there, like a silent gunner, like a silent sniper. So let me know if you know more about NEM. Client says dApps are craps. The majority, haven't, pulled as much users as some may have expect. There's a couple good dApps out there. Obviously, probably one of the more popular dApps is the Crypto Kitties, but there's been a bunch of knockoffs throughout the networks, and there's others. These decentralized exchanges are far from crap out there, client. I think there's going to be a demand for them in the future. It's one of the top 5 industries I expect to increase in the future. If you want to check out more about that info, it's linked down below. CryptoZilla says Amazon may be giving Vitalik some protein. Indeed, we've actually, I should have had that link down below because that's more bullish news that came across the Champagne news desk over here. And apparently Amazon's going to be accepting crypto, including Ethereum, for their web cloud services, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, and that's what it is. So let's talk about some of this bullish news and ask you boomers here in the population whether this will impact the Bitcoin price or not. Well, let's talk about it here. So the first thing I came across here was Fidelity looking to expand digital asset trading beyond Bitcoin and Ether. Now, we do know that Fidelity announced not too long ago that they were going to get into the crypto. They're going to start crypt walking. Kaboom. And we know that Fidelity manages an insane amount of capital. So, you know, some may expect it to inject more capital into the crypto game. And, you know, I don't know if I believe it or not. You know how I feel about the legacy suits. We don't need them. But since so many boomers are attracted to this, I consider it bullish news. Okay, so they're going to expand from Bitcoin and Ether to the top 5 to 7 currencies, if I'm not mistaken. Fidelity Investments is looking to expand its institutional crypto asset platform to include trading services for the top 5 to 7 cryptocurrencies by market capitalization. And this goes in line to what I was saying not too long before in a prior broadcast. After this Bitcoin winter, this Bitcoin storm that has been blowing hard out there, I only expect, you know, about 10 coins to rise out of the ashes, out of these 2,000 plus that we got on the cryptocurrency markets. I think the majority may just crash and burn. Again, I'm not a crypto pro out there. I don't know. I think no one knows. But if I'm giving my opinion, I think only a few would rise from the ashes. Now, that's interesting that Fidelity just wants to handle only 5 to 7. So that's, you know, maybe perhaps they're going to be trading those coins that remain. So that's what it is. Top 5 to 7 cryptocurrencies by market cap. Now we have this other article linked down below on ccn.com. It says unequivocal yes. New York Stock Exchange says Bitcoin and crypto are here to stay. And that's also linked down below. Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are here to stay despite the current bear market, says Jeff Sprecher, the chairman of the New York Stock Exchange and CEO of its parent company. Okay, Intercontinental Exchange, the ICE company. And we all know that Bakkt is about to go online. Bakkt will facilitate Bitcoin future trading in the first quarter of 2019. The launch was postponed, says this article, from December 2018 to January 24th due to unforeseen demand. Okay, and then here's a quote. To give it the best chance for success, we pushed it back to give people more time to get on board. You hear that? More time to get on board. Loafer said it's a positive indication of the interest and it gives people time to learn. So, you know, for all those that are speculating and saying that there's perhaps a conspiracy going on with the markets being manipulated and dumped these past few weeks, this would make sense when you hear this quote. Says, you know, we're giving more people time to get on board. Who are those people? The institutions that are going to be selling to the retail investors. Arguably, we don't have the direct evidence, but you know, there it is. Here is another article I came across. Judge rules SEC has failed to prove Blockvest ICO is a security. Let me repeat that. Judge rules that the SEC has failed to prove Blockvest ICO is a security. Okay, this they're calling an important milestone over there on Crypto Globe. Was marked on Tuesday on the rolling issue of U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission's regulation of ICOs in the country, as San Diego District Judge Gonzalo Curiel denied the SEC's request for a preliminary injunction to freeze assets related to Blockvest ICO. The case will now go to trial. So it looks like some courts are not believing what the SEC has to say out there. So, you know, I find that interesting. I find that interesting. Drop a comment below here in the population of the chat box. I see Klein, I see CryptoZilla, I see Odio. Make sure, you know, you drop a comment. Let me know if you read me out there. I know we've been having a few few technical difficulties there in the population of the chat box here with the open broadcast software, and that's why I'm not sharing my screen with you guys today, but it's all good. Perhaps the audio is coming, hopefully the audio is coming through loud and clear. So drop a comment there and let me know if you read me. Indeed. Thumbs up, says Ryan Shore. Indeed. I appreciate that. Sounding good here. Good. I appreciate that. Kaboom to you, CryptoZilla and Ryan Shore. And we only have a few boomers here in the population of the chat box, which is weird. I wonder if you guys are all getting your post notifications or whatnot. But that's what it is. Thumbs up using OBS. Yeah, I mean, I've been using OBS, but I'm having a problem here trying to share my screen for the past day or so. I'm getting a black. I'm getting a black screen when I try to toggle over, and I haven't changed the settings. I mean, I just updated or whatnot. But those are technical issues that we'll handle on our end. Not a big deal. What matters is the voice, and that's what's really booming out here. It's all good. So drop a comment below. We have this news by Fidelity. They're going to be trading now the 5 to 7 top cryptocurrencies by market cap. And then we have an unequivocal yes. The New York Stock Exchange chair says, yes, crypto is here to stay. And then a judge just ruled that this ICO may not be a security. So, you know, that may open the lane. And that may actually be some positive news for everybody that wanted to do more cryptocurrency business. You know, may the SEC, being the big bad wolf, saying that everything was a security, might have detoured investors and may have thwarted business growth out there, if you ask me. So that's what it is. CryptoZilla says, just looking into the Dan Larimore updates he posted, some think it means he may be starting a new project. Dan Larimore posted on Telegram, and I'm glad that you brought that up, CryptoZilla. Thanks a lot. CryptoZilla, sniper out of Tokyo, giving us the information. I did come across that, and I should have linked down below as well. Dan Larimore, founder of BitShares and Steem and of EOS, and now recently announced that he has a, what's hinting as a project. He was doing a bunch of questions. He says, what if I showed you that I can do X amount of transactions per second? What if I showed you that the blockchain did this? So some people think that Dan Larimore may be hinting that he's starting a new blockchain. Or perhaps a new coin. We don't know clearly out there. Some people like it, some people don't, and that's what it is. What if I told you I've solved privacy and infinite scalability? Yeah, he asked a few questions like that. CryptoZilla reporting out of the trenches. What if I told you 10 million transaction per second, no fees? What if I told you no RAM and disk issues? CryptoZilla reporting the live information there from the Telegram that Dan Larimore posted. What if I told you everyone can run a full node? Information there from Dan Larimore. Some are speculating he may be jumping ship into another blockchain. Okay, he's done this in the past. What do you guys think about that? What if I told you everyone can run a full node? What if I told you no voting or staking? Are these updates that he plans to make to the EOS blockchain, or is he indeed creating a new blockchain or a whole new token? Let us know out there. CryptoZilla, what do you think about that? Coran Bell says he has no notification. It seems it took a little second here for the boomers to get here into the population of the chat box. Perhaps the notifications didn't go out or whatnot, and that's okay. Suave House is in the building. Let me throw a bomb for you. He says, champ, lifting the dumbbell and kabooming. I like that, Suave House. I like that. Always motivating the boomers out there to stay strong. Stay strong out there. Pull the weight and push the weight. Make sure you're staying healthy out there so that we can continue to kaboom worldwide. Ryan Shore says, sounds like Visa. Sounds like Visa. CryptoZilla says, what if I told you 200 milliseconds confirmation times? And these are questions posted by Dan Larimore recently in the Telegram group. And some are saying that perhaps maybe he may be making a new blockchain, a new token, or is completely revamping EOS. Let me know. He says, what if I told you 2019? So this is going to be sooner than later. And we know that Dan Larimore has a reputation of making blockchains. He produces product out there that apparently works. So we got BitShares, we got Steem, we got EOS. Is he making a new one? Is he going to update EOS? What's going on? Let me know. Client says, if you get black screen while sharing in OBS, make sure in the settings you screen share is using your actual actual graphics card and not the processor, including integrated graphics. Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know. Perhaps maybe the settings got changed out there. I mean, everything was going good for, you know, months on end. I never had this problem, and then yesterday, boom, it happened. So thanks for that information, client. I appreciate it. Kaboom to you. Let me drop a bomb. Kaboom. So comment there, CryptoZilla, what do you think? Dan, is he making a new blockchain? Is he making a new token? Or is he updating the EOS system? I want to know. Drop a comment down below. Ryan Shore says that all these questions sound like it's possibly Visa. That's what it is. The no voting would rule out EOS, but it would be a sidechain. But he is quite famous for not sticking around long. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. That's what most people are saying, that it may be a new chain or a side chain, and we do know that he's famous for not sticking around long. That's what it is. Mark D says, with all these bears, I am now bullish, all in BTC. Well, we were discussing, how you doing, Mark? Mark, let me drop a bomb for you, Mark, out there. Boom. Fidelity looking to expand digital asset trading beyond Bitcoin and Ether. This is some bullish news I came across. 5 to 7 cryptos they're going to be trading now by market cap in addition to Bitcoin and ETH. And then we got New York Stock Exchange chair saying, yes, crypto's here to stay, that we had to push back to let more people to get on board. It's linked down below. And then we got a judge ruling that the SEC has failed to prove that Blockvest ICO is a security. Well, this laid down some precedent, you know, that ICOs indeed are not security. So that it is what it is. Mark D says, thanks, champ, doing well. Mark D, another boomer out there in the population, a sniper. CryptoZilla said, I hope it would be a side chain to EOS because a lot of motivated groups working on EOS. And I'll tell you, there is a lot of dApps that are running on EOS. You know, with all the critiques aside about the centralization of EOS or whatnot, you know, we could put that aside for a moment. There is a lot of dApps that are running. There's a lot of developers that are on that chain, and I see a lot of movement. Okay, I see a lot of movement in people using it. So it would, you know, I hope it would be a side chain to EOS because a lot of motivated groups working on EOS, said CryptoZilla, and there is a lot of motivated groups working there. So let's see, you know, where it all leads. But you know what does sound stinky is that he does have a reputation of just, you know, like, I wouldn't say pumping and dumping, but he works on a project that, you know, for a while, and then he goes on to something else. And, you know, he's entitled to do whatever he likes. You know, you don't have to stay stuck to one project for your whole life. And these projects work, BitShares and Steem. So, you know, they're not funny bunny. They actually work. Now, if they're going to end up staying for a while or not, I don't know. Community matters, says CryptoZilla. Indeed. And that's why I liked Steem so much, because there was a lot of people using that blockchain for a while. Now, most recently, they laid off everybody on Steem and Inc. because the price went down or whatnot. And there is, you know, holes in that boat. But, you know, there definitely was a community there. And, you know, and perhaps that community went over to EOS or not. I don't know. But I do see a community on EOS. Kaboom to Crypto Farmer. I see you out there. Let me drop a bomb. So Mark D is now bullish. Let's see. If Danny Boy jumps ship, it's time to get the hell out of EOS, says Mark D. And you know what? You may be right. We were talking about when Charlie Lee jumped ship. You know, I criticized him, but I didn't jump ship along with him, and that affected my bag. So, you know, if he jumps ship, maybe I'll remember those lessons we learned from Litecoin, and maybe I'll jump out of EOS as well. Thanks for reminding me about that, Mark D. That's actually good info. I need to get my Steem power up, says Crypto Farmer. The question is now is if this is the time to, you know, kaboom on Steem. Is it the bottom for Steem now that they, you know, this is, you know, is Steem here to last? Is this going to liquidate to zero, or is this the bottom for Steem now at 30-something cents? I don't know. I like Steem because there was, you know, there has been a community there. Now, obviously, a lot of people left because of what happened or whatnot, but you know, I still like it. Crypto Farmer in the house, Mark D in the house, CryptoZilla in the house, the boomers. Comment there in the population of the chat box. We've been talking about bullish news there. Will it impact the Bitcoin price? Now, the answer to that question, I just don't know. I think it's way too early. We've been hearing bullish news about the legacy financial suits getting into the game, and the price continues to go down. What's interesting to me is in this article linked down below here at ccn.com, this gentleman that has to do with back says, to give it the best chance for success, we pushed it back to give people more time to get on board. Loeffler said, he's one of the chairmen or somebody there linked to back. It's a positive indication of the interest, and it gives people time to learn. So, you know, that's interesting. You know, some people are speculating that perhaps the market's already being manipulated, and have they been tanked so that the suits could get in and then sell back to the retail investors? We don't know. We've questioned that before. Have they been using the stable coins to do funny bunny out there? We don't know. We've asked these questions. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. CryptoZilla says, my grandfather was literally a genius, but never made a ton because he never wanted to work his ideas. He'd come up and develop things to sell off so he could move on to the next thing itching him. And perhaps maybe that's how Dan Larimer's acting. We don't know. I don't know. I do like what he's made. I like the technology that Dan has made, and he seems to get to work as compared to a lot of other blockchains that they make a bunch of promises, but then you don't see anything implemented. So at least Dan has some product to show for. Cryptonomicon is in the building, a long-range sniper out there. Kaboom to Cryptonomicon. He says, good morning, champ. Hope all is well. All is good out here, Nomicon. Thanks for asking. Looks like 3550 was the temp bottom. It looks like temporarily it may have been the bottom. Could we go lower in the future? Perhaps. We can. I don't know. We've talked about the bubbles bursting in the past. There have been 4 major Bitcoin bubbles, and we discussed them on the Monday broadcast. And in one of the bubbles, the price of Bitcoin went down 94% from its all-time high. This bubble burst from 20,000 down to 3550, somewhere above 80%. So not completely 94%. So perhaps it could go down more in the future. Is this a dead cat bounce for today or not? I don't know. Namicon says, yo, champ, need to see the baby bear cub dance. The cubs dancing out there. The funny bunnies are still out there. The baby bear cubs will snipe them out the box. Cryptonomicon says, yes, we'll go lower. True capitulation has not begun. We got a scent of capitulation, I think, this past week. I think a lot of people started to realize that perhaps this train is not going to kaboom Q4 and Q1 as so many have expected, and has as the mainstream media kept repeating these past couple of months. I wasn't convinced. I thought we were going to be trading sideways, but we took a little dip dive in the slide, and looking at the data here, we need to brace for impact just in case, you know, manage expectations. For the mid to long term with the bits, I think it's going to be a boom like no other, and it will surpass the all-time highs closer to when the halvening occurs. We got 24 crypto maniac boomers in the population of the chat box. Listen to Nomicon. Smash the likes, guys, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Stay tuned in to the good crypto word. We're here daily in the mornings with the long kaboom, the long range snipers. Whether things are up, down, side to side, north or south, we will continue to kaboom with the best of them, with guys like CryptoZilla, like Nomicon, like Mark D, like Crypto Farmer, and the rest of the crypto maniacs worldwide. Will this Bitcoin bullish news impact BTC's price? Again, like I said, in the short term, I'm not convinced. They may be playing with the markets. We just don't know. But, you know, I'll take this positive green on the field, green on the pastures. We see grass-fed crypto these past couple of days, so that's a good thing. Market caps really increased in the past 24 hours to 48, up to above 100, almost 140 billion. We went down to a low of like 114, 113 the last I checked. And it seems like overnight we've gotten over 20 billion injected into the game out here. So that's a good thing. Grass-fed crypto indeed. It's looking green on the field out there. So the crypto's eating grass-fed. You know, if you're going to go ahead and eat the meat, make sure you got the good one. Make sure it's organic, non-GMO. I don't want it GMO stinky like Ripple. Ripple smells a little stinky out there, a little modified, if you ask me. And then we got Stellar creeping up the ranks at number 4. What you guys think about Stellar? Should I look out for Stellar? Should you look out for Stellar? Let me know about Stellar, because Stellar is associated by blood to Ripple, so I don't know if I trust it. These GMO, it may be a GMO coin, Cryptonomicon. He loves stellar lumens. Okay, I gave it a pass. I'm looking at it. I'm not on the train, me personally. But, you know, I'm questioning whether this is a GMO coin. Now, I'll tell you what's definitely a GMO coin is the RIPs. And these stable coins are GMO all day long. They're not real nothing. They're counterfeit crypto, if you ask me. If you want to know where the GMO is here in cryptos, in the stables and the RIPs. Namicon says, Jeff McCaleb is awesome, bro. I don't know Jeff, but I do assume he's associated with Stellar. So that's what it is. And again, I gave it the pass out there because, you know, let's see, you know, give it a chance. I don't want to be a hater on the coins, but if it smells like central banking, if it's unmineable, you know, I want to stay more than 10 feet away from it. Consensus Labs has put 2.1 million in a startup that's working to make Ethereum transactions private so financial institutions can comfortably use Ethereum, says CryptoZilla. Okay, that's interesting. Consensus Labs, I believe they're out of New York, if I'm not mistaken. And there's been a lot of money injected over there to develop technology for Ethereum. I don't think this is the end of Ethereum. I think Ethereum may have another run-up left in it. Or if not, maybe it stays. I don't know. But, you know, Ethereum better get into the gym looking malnourished. Do something with Ether immediately. I got more than a dime. I bought a dime baggie here with the ETH, and it's a hard hold. It's a hard hold, but I believe in the ETH for the long gun. Oscar says Icon, the Korean Ethereum. Yeah, there's a lot of coins out there that are trying to gun for ETH spot. We got the EOS. We got Cardano, we got Tron. Now Tron has dApps that are running. They got a community that's running. Cardano, there's a lot of speculation with Cardano, but people are not using it. At least people are using Tron. CryptoZilla talking about the financial institutions' transactions being private, being developed by Consensus. He says it's called Aztec. It uses zero knowledge proof, also known as ZK Snarks, which is similar to Zcash. Okay, and if I'm not mistaken, now that you mentioned Zcash, I was reading somewhere in another forum that someone hinting at Zcash may be the next one listed by Coinbase. It may be the next one listed by Coinbase. Comment down below if that's true or not, if you've heard that rumor. Of course, it's a rumor. I can't confirm or deny, but let me know. Namicon says, hate to admit it, champ, but Bull will rise. Ripple will do serious numbers. The bank gangsters will always make sure the horse is in the top 3 race. And you may be right for the short term. You may be right for the short term there, Namicon. But we're cryptomaniac boomers, and we don't believe in the bank gangsters or the fraudsters. So, you know, I'm not on that side, Namicon. I'm not on that side. But you may be right for the short term. They're trying to manipulate it. So perhaps you're right. Kaboom to McLovin. Haven't seen you in a few days. Welcome back here to the population. Kaboom, I'm ready for anything. The maniacs are ready for everything. That's why we've been training hard. Looking like 300 crypto Spartans out here. Making sure we're strong. Make sure you check out the strong lifts, guys, and the live streams that we do on Friday, the second live streams of self-improvement. Make sure you guys are tuned in to the general self-improvement chats that we do. Digital Currency Group owns Zcash. Definitely will be around long term, says Cryptonomicon. Interesting, Namicon. Could someone confirm or deny, this rumor that I came across that Zcash is going to be the next listing by Coinbase? We got Mike Lovin in the building, Namicon in the building, CryptoZilla, Oscar Olivares, and the rest of the boomers. McLovin says killer leg workout in the gym on Monday. Couldn't walk for 2 days. Sore as hell. Kaboom! Told you guys to work out your legs. I'm doing it 3 times a week. Make sure you stay strong. Working out your legs releases more growth hormones, and it makes you a stronger boomer. Indeed. Shout out to McLovin, and congratulations to you. Thanks for sharing that. Make sure you're tuning into the second live stream we're doing on Fridays. We do general open discussion. We talk about anything on Fridays aside from crypto. Making sure that everybody self-improves, be a better man, tune into the alternative frequencies out there. Namicon thinks it's Stellar or Zcash that will be listed on Coinbase. Okay. Yeah, that could be true. Stellar's moving up the ranks as well. So definitely it's probably has a lot of eyes on it. Zilla says, the problem is that gangsters have consistently shown that when Ripple goes up, they start releasing more coins from 7 billion to 40 billion supply in 1 year. And that's where the flaw and the hole in the boat is with Ripple. That's why I don't think it's going to float for the long term, because it's funny bunny. I agree with Zilla. Mark D says Silver always out pumping Decentraland might be one to look at. I like Decentraland, Mark D. I've talked about it several times. I think the gaming industry definitely has its place in blockchain, and Decentraland looks like a winner. I like Decentraland. Joey is in the population. He says, tell Vitalik to do some legs. He's looking weak. Vitalik needs to do more than legs. He needs to do deadlifts. He needs to take creatine. He needs to take protein. We have the keto protein link down below. Tell him to check it out. Give him the discount code. Do it now. Kaboom. Nice. I'll tune in on Friday, bro, says McLovin. Yeah, we do a second live stream on Friday, so I'll do the crypto thing in the morning, and then we'll come back, a few minutes after or an hour after, depending how we feel with the flow. And we'll, talk about general diet and exercise. Make sure we stay strong. On Monday, we did this live stream on Monday because I missed it on Friday because of the holidays or whatnot. We actually talked about strength goals, the general strength goal, like how much weight we want to push and stuff like that. So, if you want, tune in. It's a ancillary broadcast that we do here just for the boomers. Oscar says trading Forex and taking all the profits and taking all the profits and putting it into Bitcoin. There you go. Kaboom to you. I like that. I like that indeed, Oscar. Shout out to you. McLovin says, anyone here register for Whirlbly 10% bonus? Never heard about that one. I don't know about that one, McLovin. Whirlbly, I've never heard of that. If you're just tuning in, it's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. We've been talking about this bullish news that's circulating out there. Will it impact the Bitcoin price? We don't know. We don't know. I think it's still too early to know, but we've talked about this bullish news. Fidelity now is going to be trading more than just Bitcoin and Ether. They're going to be doing the top 5 to 7 cryptocurrencies by market cap. Check that article on coindesk.com, link down below. We got another article that we ran across here on CCN, says the unequivocal yes. New York Stock Exchange chair says Bitcoin and crypto are here to stay. And he talked about backed and now how they pulled it back to get more people in. So, he's definitely had a bullish sentiment. That's linked down below as well. And then finally, we have a judge ruling out in San Diego that the SEC has failed to prove Blockvest ICO is a security. This may be good news for businessmen out there that want to get into the game with crypto. Perhaps maybe the SEC, is wrong according to the courts. We don't know. So that, we're just going to have to wait and see. So check it out there. Drop a comment below. McLovin says, deadline is tomorrow. Tomorrow I successfully created my Whirlbly account on the blockchain, but cannot link my Scatter account to verify my EOS. Oh, okay. So that has something to do with EOS. I may have to take a look at it or not. I'm not crazy about, trying to get bonuses at this point, but perhaps maybe it's a good one. I don't know. So, for anybody who wants to check it out, maybe it's a boomer, maybe it's not. I can't or not, can't verify or deny, but I know McLovin's a good dude, so maybe it's a boomer. Max says, I did Whirlbly know your customer yesterday and haven't heard anything back. Oh, okay. So off the top, thanks for letting me know about that, Mac. I'm not into KYC. I'm going to be honest with you. KYC's know your customer. That means you got to give out all your personal data. I'm not attracted to that. Champagne likes privacy and anonymity. It's the crypto way. But thanks for letting us know. If you guys are interested in that, ask Mac or ask McLovin. Guys, we've been streaming for about 33 minutes. We got 24 crypto maniacs here in the box. Make sure you touch, like, subscribe, post notification, touch all the buttons out there. I'm going to take a few more comments and questions before we get out of here. KYC is horrible. Agreed, says Mac Jameson's, but free coins and all. Yeah, of course, if you want to go that route, it's all good, up to you. That's definitely should be anybody's choice, whether they want to give up their privacy or not. It's got to be each man's choice. I know there's other coins out there that you could go ahead and air grab without KYCs. I'm forgetting the website that allows you to link to those air grabs. It's one of the EOS wallets or EOS portals, but you guys may want to check that out. But there's definitely air grabs on EOS where you can claim a coin and they just send it to you. McLovin's asking Mac if he linked his EOS account via Scatter or he just created the account on Worldly. See, I don't know anything about Worldly, so, you know, right off the top, I would trust Scatter more than Worldly, you know? So I would have gone the Scatter route, but, you know, that's up to you guys. Original Copy says, what I say about Verge. Well, what up, champ? Good morning to Copy out there. Let me drop a bomb for you, a high-ranking official out there in the population. Copy, sniper. Good morning to you. Verge is up. I know you're a Verge boomer. Okay, I haven't checked out Verge today. Verge, a privacy coin out there. I happen to be more attracted to Monero, but I have nothing against Verge. I've talked about it in the past. Let's check out the price there. I can't share my screen today. I'm having some technical difficulties, but I can see it here on my end. Verge trading at a little less, 0.008916 US dollars, up 12% in the past 24 hours. So it's 206 Satoshis. Bitcoin price. Original Copy finally catching this live. Indeed. Thanks for tuning in out there, Copy. Not even a cent yet. Yeah, that's true. And maybe at a major discount. I don't know. I mean, you know, comment down below. You still believer in Verge? You know, Verge kind of pumped once they announced that Pornhub information. And, you know, but Pornhub ended up using other coins or whatnot. But it seems like Verge is still here, ranked number 42. But it boomed from 138 to 240 Satoshis. There you go. It's up. Yeah, it's up on Bitcoin. Compared to Bitcoin's price is up 9.5% today. And compared to USD, it's up 12, almost 13%. Original Copy, McLovin, the Irish R&B singer, Mac Jameson, CryptoZilla. Boomers are in the population in the chat box, guys. I'm going to start tuning out, so if there's a few more comments and questions, do it. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you check out all the videos I have linked down below. And tune in to the second live stream we do on Fridays. I'm just trying to do a second live stream, chop it up, more of an open discussion. You know, during this crypto winter, crypto's not as exciting as when it booms up to 20K. So we want to talk about other things. We don't want to be checking out the markets every every hour or so. So that's what it is. We're going to find out ways to continue to sharpen our blades out there with the crypto diet and exercise. All right, guys, I'll go ahead and tune out. Shout out to Blockchain Susha. I'm about to be out of here, Blockchain. Check out the replay. I appreciate all you maniacs out there. Catch me tomorrow. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's biggest cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.